Well, why don't we stop the music there? Is the icky bitrate back? It looks like it is. Well, that's kinda gross. For a brief second there, you probably heard that. For a brief second there, the bitrate tanked again. It looks like we're pretty stable now. I didn't know what was up there. Bitrate went all the way up to 5,000 and then immediately went down to 72. But it's nice to see that it stabled back down around 2100. That's what it should be. Actually, that's not what it should be. I only set it to 2000. But it always seems to go a little bit above and below, which is normal. But it's nice to see that everything's going well now. There's currently nothing happening and I've muted the music. So I guess we'll start getting the game audio coming in. There's really nothing that interesting there. I'm just standing outside the Dragonspine base camp while I finish getting the rest of my stuff set up real quick. Alright, so... oh, this is new. Oh, that's cool, that's nice. So yeah, obviously I haven't streamed for the last week, first day back from vacation, a little bit later than normal, but you know, it is what it is. Let's switch to game 2, that's probably a pretty good idea. Pretty boring just looking at the starting screen. Looks like Gamecaster has added this, new thing. I'll do this off stream. It looks like I can connect a Spotify account and I can stream music. So, directly from the stream, I'll have to see how that works. I might not do that though. Just on the kind of fact that I don't use Spotify that much. So, we'll see. But anyway, here we are. You'll notice the stream is going to... actually, you probably can't notice. The graphics might look a little bit better on the stream's end. For me, it looks very nice. Currently... oh, there goes the bitrate. And there it's back. Interesting though, that by the time I see the bitrate, I'm looking at the stream and I'm hearing it. By the time I hear the bitrate, or I see the bitrate going down, it's kind of delayed on the stream, so you still kind of hear what I'm talking about as the bitrate disappears. Yeah, but anyway, I guess not a lot to do. There is this, what is it, Mechanical Theater event happening. So, I do wanna maybe do that, but for now, I guess we'll just do some commissions. I have all my commissions set to Mondstadt just because they're easy and I like not wasting time. Maybe I'll switch them up later, but for now, it's easy just to have them all in Mondstadt. They're all pretty close to things. I know what all of them are, pretty much. It's nice and easy. But yeah. Yeah, but pretty good vacation. Obviously, kind of missed not being able to stream. Actually, I was able to... I brought a lot of stuff just in case, maybe. It was a real pain to bring through security, but... was it worth it? No, not really. I mean... I still got my Welkins. I missed a couple days. But... I was able to log in just to do Welkin and get a couple of commissions. Not really every day. I think I only did a total of 5 commissions over the week. And I think I missed 2 days of Welkin. but honestly, I'd rather miss the 2 days of Welkin than miss all of them. So, all in all, it was pretty nice. I had a horrible ping, and I lost my mouse and my fan cord for a while, so it was a bit of a struggle. But I had brought some controllers, so I just hooked up a controller and I played that way. Pretty interesting playing Genshin on a controller. The UI looks a lot different. Yeah, I might play it with controller, and I figured out how to do controller on PC. It was still pretty, excuse me, hit or miss, but we can buy stuff from draft. I would never have enough raw meat. But yeah, using the controller I was able to get around not having my mouse because I did not want to. I tried playing on the trackpad, but it's really quite hard to play. Not only is it hard to play Genshin on a trackpad, it's a bit hard to play on max ping. Oh, this is the pigeons, yep. This is one of the ones that's more annoying, I'd say. I almost missed the entirety of the Lost Riches event. So that was something. I did it all yesterday. But I picked up the, the Rose Sealy, and I completely missed the fact that there was a purple Sealy, so, rip. I probably would have gotten that one instead. I just think that the blue Sealy is kind of plain, and of course, if we're going for, rip treasure seeking Sealy, you will be missed. In terms of accessory companions, I already have Endora. Not the same thing as a Sealy, but Endora is blue, so I thought that having a different color would be nice. I really didn't like the yellow one that much. It wasn't a kind of yellow that I'm a fan of. Normally yellow isn't bad, but it just wasn't something that, I don't know, just didn't mesh with me. And of course that left the remaining colors as the pink and purple ones. I did not see the purple one. I found out later that there was a purple one. I'd only ever seen 3 pictures that had pink, blue, and yellow, so that was something. I don't know if I would have picked a purple one. I think it would have gone better with Beto and Traveler, but I don't know if I would have actually used. I don't know. I like the pink one. It doesn't really match Yulo, which is a shame. I don't think it actually. Let's look. Doesn't seem to match too many of my characters, I don't think. But it is different, and I think part of that is it's a color that I don't usually see on the other characters, so it doesn't necessarily go with them, but it kind of adds a bit of pizzazz. It's kind of bright, it pops out, it doesn't really blend in with all the other blues and yellows in the rest of the world, so that's nice. I thought about, a lot of people were talking about yellow with Ningguang, because that looks really good. Or, I don't know, maybe the blue with something. But for me, I don't use, you'll see she's level 70 now instead of 50. I just don't use her that much. I'm trying to use her more. She seems really interesting. But, and this is a time where having the cursor on screen would be useful. But, I just don't use her that much. And I do use electro characters, but I thought the purple might be a bit too much. Also, I didn't see it. But I'm pretty happy. I wish we could have gotten all of them. I don't necessarily understand why we couldn't, but I guess they have their reasons. From what it seems like, apparently there was a previous event where you could get a Sealy, and they had the same selection, so in a couple more event rotations, as long as they don't add new colors, you'll be able to get all of the colors. In the same vein, I also saw a couple... I saw a post talking about how, what was it, the Albedo event, and... oh, what was it, the other one? The one with Scaramouche or whatever his name is. You're this thing. Well that's why we have a separate team for you. Also, conveniently, you're above the water this time, so you can replace you with you. Also, we're on Japanese voices, if you haven't already figured it out. Oh no, 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 no. You're not supposed to be over here. You're supposed to fight me in the water. Oh, that works too, if you want to get stuck there. That's also fine. But if you could come back over here, please, in the water, so you can always have hydro. If you could be so kind. That works. Yeah, just like that, so I can vaporize on you. Yeah, just like that. Save me the effort of having to use Xingqiu's burst. Also, I picked up a really bad set of Severed Fate for Xingqiu. I currently have one set on Electro Traveler. But I figured I'd get a second because, of course, on the team that I use Xingqiu on, the national team with Kazuha, I do run Bennett as well as Xingqiu, and there's really not a point in having two Noblesse users. So I put Bennett on Noblesse because he plops down his ult for Zhanling, and then I gave Severed Fate to Xingqiu because Severed Fate gives you damage boost on your burst for based on elemental recharge, is that correct? Elemental burst damage, yeah. So I figure... where is he? I figure Bennett's burst isn't going to be doing as much. Also, this is the first time Bennett has an actual set, and they're all +0 except for this conductor's hat that I had on Yanfei for God knows why. But yes, previously, I don't know if I've shown this on screen before. He was running, what was it? 2-piece Scholar, and was it a 2-piece? No, it wasn't even a. It was not a 2-piece Noblesse. What's the other one that gives energy recharge? What is that? I mean, it's probably emblems. It wasn't. Was it Severed Fate? I don't think it was Severed Fate. It was Scholar, and I'll find it if I just click through these randomly. Maybe it was Severed Fate. I should have it somewhere. Actually, why am I doing this? This is probably the worst way to go about it. There's a reason why the archive exists. And this is in equipment, right? Yeah, there's a reason why the archive exists. I can just click through. Sojourner, no. Miracle, Berserker, Instructor, Exile. That's what it was. He was running a 2-piece Exile, 2-piece Scholar for the 40 energy recharge. So he ran those 2 pieces, and then he had an empty feather. So basically, I might have fathered off the artifacts he had, but basically, for the longest time, excuse me, my Bennett used this R5 Skyrider sword, which is awful, 38 base attack, and the 11 energy recharge, and he ran a 2-piece Exile, 2-piece Scholar with no feather for the 40% energy recharge. And you can't see as I wave my mouse around. But that was basically the idea, and so I've changed that up. Now he's running a 4-piece Noblesse. And Xingqiu, who used to have the Noblesse, is now running my second Severed Fate, along with this thing. But they're very bad Severed Fate set. just like the one on the Traveler. It's a very bad Severed Fate set. Don't let the fact that these are both plus 20 dissuade you from the fact. They're quite bad. 4.5 energy recharge. It's sad. This one's a little bit better, but yeah, there's going to be no real purpose for the stream. It's not going to be particularly driven like some of the previous streams. But I figure I'm back, you know, haven't streamed in a week. Probably most of the VODs have been deleted off of Twitch. And so I figure just come back, chill a Genshin stream. I got a couple of things to talk about. First of all, I know we did that Grand Blue stream a couple weeks ago. And, well, what do you know? Oh, I should switch teams too. What am I doing? They had their Summer Fortune Lottery, and what do you know? People are salty. And there's a couple of reasons for that. I'm a little salty, but the more I think about it, the more I think, hey, would it have been nice? Is it nice? Would I have preferred getting the better rewards? Yes, obviously, like everyone would. But do I actually care? Not really. It would have been nice since I'm kind of a more casual player, but that's exactly it. I'm a casual player. So if I get tons of rewards, sure, I'm working to get good rewards, but it's not like it's something that'll make or break. It'd be nice, but it's not like I'm super invested in the game. I've only just recently actually started playing. I'm not even ranked 120 yet. I still can't do Magna 2 raids. So I still got a bit of progression to do. However, I do think the event was poorly handled. If you don't play, basically every day for 13 days, and on the 14th day they announced the results, every time you logged in, you would get a card that had a number on it. And this card would have 3 digits on it, and at the end, if you matched up numbers, you got prizes, ranking from Tier 1 to Tier 4. Now that makes sense, right? Of course it does, it's pretty standard. The part that's bad about this is the disparity of the prizes. I looked at them over on one of the, I think it might have been the last August of the Dead stream. Basically, Tier 1 is a fully uncapped 160 gold moon weapon. Or a Sierra pick ticket, which basically lets you get any summon or weapon, and by proxy, not default, by proxy, any character associated with that weapon in the game. Pretty sure how that's worked. As someone who has not bought a tick pick or a surprise ticket and doesn't have enough moons to get one, I'm not exactly sure, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works, which is really good. Tier 2, I believe, was... What was Tier 2? Tier 2 was any... Was it any grand weapon? Any grand weapon and the character and some of the summons, like the Gala summons, or 100k crystals, which would turn out to be a full spark plus 33 extra rolls, which is quite a lot. And then Tier... Did I say Tier 3? Tier 2 was the full spark, or the grands, I believe. Tier 3 was then a bunch of random stuff, but basically, you could get Belial, best summon in the game, for free. And then Tier 4, you got nothing. If you got Tier... I think everyone is guaranteed at least 2 Tier 2s, or Tier 4s, not Tier 2s, that'd be crazy. Everyone is guaranteed at least 2 Tier 4s, and... Whereas Tier 1 is like 160 gold moon weapons, they're fully uncapped. Tier 2 is like 100k crystals, which is like 6 months of saving, I think. Basically, it's a guaranteed pull on any character you want, if you can spark them, as well as all the other resources you get for pulling... What is it? Pulling 300 times? Yeah, 300 times. And... Where am I going to? Oh yeah, Tier 3 was obviously free Belial. If you don't have them, great pickup. And then for tier 4, you got... the best option you got was 2 gold moons, or maybe some ruby enhancement orbs. So basically, tier 4 was 2 gold moons per ticket, so a maximum of, or a minimum of getting 4 gold moons, because everyone was guaranteed at least 2 tier 4 rewards, versus you go 1 tier up and you can immediately get one of the best summons in the game for free. So, kind of interesting. And then 1 step up was about 6 months worth of premium currency, and then tier 1 was fully uncapped weapons worth 160 gold moons. So, there was a bit of a disparity. I know a lot of people are really upset about it. I don't know how long they'll actually stay upset with it. A lot of the English players I know are upset because of how it was handled, or at least how rewards were distributed. I know a lot of Japanese players are upset as well. They're the ones that Cygames actually cares about, because they're the target audience. And I know they gave everybody 10,000 crystals a short while later as part of the summer bonus gift, which a lot of people are assuming, actually I didn't assume, I assumed it was just something they gave out. A lot of people assume it's some sort of like apology stopgap measure, but a lot of them have grievances with the fact that it applies to everybody. So even if you got like a tier 2 ticket and you got 100,000 crystals, you get an additional 10,000 crystals, whereas the people who only got 2 gold moons also only get 10,000 crystals. So that's part of it. As for me, it would have been nice. I would have liked the crystals. I don't know how much it would have actually... I guess I will go grind for Severed Fate. That's something I can do while talking. Yeah, it would have been nice, but I didn't get it. There's no point. If Cygames wants to give out more free stuff, then they will. I have heard that apparently this year's summer festival was really, or like summer celebration thing, summer event was really bad compared to some previous ones. But having not really ever played the game like consistently or seriously since like the beginning of this year, I can't comment on that. In other gacha news, last night, about midnight, I'd say, Nintendo, or I guess Intelligent Systems, put out the Fire Emblem Heroes Choose Your Legends 5 Bay Channel and banner reveal for the characters, and boy, have I gotta say, that one is something I can talk about, and that one I can be salty about, because boy oh boy, the first place winners look a lot worse than the second place winners, if I'm being completely honest. Traditionally, the way it works in Choose Your Legends is the first place winner of the men's and women's division get a perf skill to go along with their new... Everyone gets new weapons, and then first and second place, or not first and second place, the 2 first place in the men's and women's division get some sort of exclusive skill, whether it's an A skill, a B skill, or a C skill. And the other one, everyone gets Brave Alts, but the other characters don't necessarily get the... exclusive skills. So, I had to focus there for a second. Yeah, so basically, that's how it used to work. This year, they actually gave all 4 characters perfs, which some people are happy about, some people are upset because this means that previous second place winners kind of got cheated. Mainly though, I mean, for the men's division, Gatekeeper and Marth, Marth came in as a Red Sword Infantry, which is, he's got some cool abilities, he's got a wall attacks, he's got a Yu-Gi-Oh card perf description, but He is a red sword infantry user. He's got a lot of competition. I don't know how relevant he'll be in the future. He's got some nice effects, but I don't know if it's enough to carry him. He's tied for the highest BSC infantry with legendary Korin, I believe. And then Gatekeeper, the winner of the males division. He seems good. I think he's got a lot more viability than the other three because he's a utility character, he's a support character, and those will obviously age better than some fancy new DPS character because of power creep. Whereas if he has some sort of unique skill gimmick, kinda carves out a nice niche for them. So Gatekeeper's got this really cool obstruct ability, really good for far save, near save tanks because it protects your back. He can protect your back line with like obstruct 4. This like super obstruct skill that prevents enemy movement and teleporting, which is really cool. So that's nice. Yes, and you both teleported over here. That's very nice of you. How kind of you. Yeah, he's got a bit more utility. He's got some really cool things for blocking stuff off. He looks really interesting to use. He also got a power crept version of Close Counter. Marth got a sort of side grade to Distant Counter. And then Erica, second place winner of the women's division. She got an upgraded version of Swift Sparrow 3, which I believe does more damage and also heals you based on your special charge if your special goes off, I believe. So it's like Swift Sparrow with more stats and healing. I don't know if it's going to be a Cav exclusive or if it's going to be inheritable by everybody. It didn't say Cav exclusive on the banner, I don't believe. So it should be usable by everybody, which is going to be a nightmare. She was a Lance Cavalier. Wow, who could have seen that one coming? We got a Red Sword infantry user and a Lance Cavalier. Wow. Intelligent Systems really is creative. But she's now got the highest base stat total for a Cav, which I believe is 172? 172? That doesn't sound right. Is it 172? Oh, I think it's 172. Because Gatekeeper and Marianne are now the highest base stat magic infantry at 171, I believe. Speaking of Marianne, Erica got some pretty good skills. Conversely, Marianne, the first place winner of the women's division, got absolutely, in my opinion, shafted. She got some horrible, like her perf, I wouldn't say it's horrible, but compared to the other two, it is not as good in my opinion. Yeah, in my opinion, it is not as good. So, basically she got a kind of a version of Nyx's Tome, where she got 70% damage reduction on foes versus combat, and she also got, -6 attack res if she initiates combat. I'm going the wrong way. But she got attack speed unity, which is just the speed version, a speed unity skill. Nothing too crazy there. She got no follow-up and times pulse, all of which are pretty common on units today, so nothing really that new. And she had her perf be a special called Requiem Dance, which is a 3 cooldown special that does no damage, and it only activates after combat, like Gale Force, and it grants the nearest ally within the ally within 2 spaces with the highest HP, 1 additional action, if they've already moved that turn. It can target people who have Dance or Sing, but it gives them gravity. So in my opinion, it's quite bad. Her perf weapon isn't great, and her perf special isn't great, and the rest of her skills are inheritable skills by anybody. It's kind of unfortunate. I don't know if I ever talked about this before. I voted for Marianne and Gatekeeper for Choose Your Legends 5. I like Three Houses, I like Marianne, I like Gatekeeper. They're both votable. I was like, sure, I'll vote for them. Not necessarily my favorite characters, but the opportunity to vote for Gatekeeper was there, and I was going to take it. If I'm being completely honest, Felix or Sedith, I think, I like a lot more than Gatekeeper, but Felix and Sedith I like a lot more than Gatekeeper, but they don't have memes, and they could get in next year. Gatekeeper got second place in the midterm interim, and I was like, gee, if he doesn't get in now, when is he gonna get in? If we don't get this guy in on the memes right now, I don't think he'll get in as a normal unit, but I don't think he'll ever get a Brave Alt. So I saw it as an opportunity to give an unsuspecting character a Brave Alt and force IS to come up with something interesting, and boy did they come up with something interesting. He's very unique. Personally, I like the idea of him being some sort of armor unit that had a spectrum save. Like attack, maybe either a spectrum save or a near-far save combined skill. I would have thought that would have been interesting. But no, they gave him Obstruct 4, which a bunch of added effects, which is really cool. Not as, maybe not as universally as overpowered as I thought, but I think that was everyone's expectation, that the units were going to be kind of crazy. Which is also why I think people are a little disappointed in Gatekeeper and Marianne, especially considering that outwardly they were the winners, and it looks like they got worse skills than the second placers. So I can understand part of that. So, either way, it's nice they're in the game. A little disappointed. The art for Marianne, I'm not the biggest fan of either. You know, sometimes it's hit or miss sometimes. Don't like the artist that much. Kusaki Kihara. Not my favorite. But it could have been worse. And now I need to heal before I die from their spinny things. Get these out here, see if I can retain all my energy, or if these guys will just die before then. Looking pretty good. But yeah, a little disappointed. Marianne doesn't look that great. I mean, I'll give it a while. Can't say anything yet, the units aren't out yet. That's not going to stop me from pulling for either one of them. But, unfortunately, as support characters, I don't think they're going to be as crazy at plus 10. I don't think they're kind of characters that need a lot of investment. Erica looks really good though. She looks like a really good Gale Force Cavalier. But she might get power crept just because she is an offensive, like, Cav Nuke kind of character. So of course that opens up some opportunities for power creep, as opposed to Gatekeeper, who's like a sort of an obstruct blocking utility character, and Marianne, who, as weird as she is, does have her own gimmick in the form of being able to dance dancers based on her special and not actually dancing. Plus, she's a colorless tome unit, so she's one of, what, 3 colorless tome units in the game, and the only permanent one, the only one that'll always be available for new players, and will be added into the permanent pool because she is a brave unit from Future Legends. But I do think that's kind of interesting. So she'll have, until they add more colorless. Actually, that's not true. I believe is Veld not a colorless mage? Did they make Veld a red mage? Did he get the red mage GH? Oh, I can't talk. He did. He got red mage GHB. Ah, that is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I believe there are only 3 colorless tome users. Halloween Zane, Duo Micaiah, and Marianne. Let's see. I'll continue this challenge. I'm thinking about it, this connecting the music thing might be kind of nice, because it would allow for some quick access. Real quick. So I'll get some music going. What do we want to put on? You know, it's a chill stream. So let's put on the chill music. And then I'll pause the game in Genshin, so nothing interrupts it. Yeah, but chill music, chill stream. I'll mute and I'll be back real soon. he says. Leaves and never comes back. That was a long one. I severely underestimated. Oh, and there goes the bitrate. I severely underestimated how long all that would take, getting all that stuff together. Let's see. While we're at it, let's look. Let's go to the most reliable place for gaming information. And let's filter out all of those. Oh, I'm sorry. There were a couple more colorless tomes that were added that I forgot about. And of course, we had Bridal Micaiah and Halloween Zane. And we're gonna have Brave Marianne coming up. But the one that I forgot, or the ones I forgot, were Bramimond. How could I forget good old Bramimond? And Ashura, the more recent mythic hero. But if we look at those, two of them are mythic heroes, one of them is a seasonal duo hero, and one of them is a seasonal hero. So, Marianne's gonna be the only, like, constant available colorless tome for now. She will be, of course, available for a free summon for any new players who have not claimed their free Choose Your Legends 5 summon, and she will be added into the normal pool like the rest of the Brave Heroes. So, that'll be nice. And then if you could all both, yes, both of you over here. This is very nice of you. And then if I could drag you both over here for this, if I could get these, if I could do this, if I could do this, and this, and this, and this. And I whiffed that one, but hopefully I can get this one. Put Goba out there for fun. Yeah, there we go. But, yeah. Brave Marianne will be the 5th colorless tome, the only one that's permanently available to players for now. Or not, yeah, I guess permanently available. And that gives her another niche to carve out against Marth and Erica as Sword Infantry and Lance Cavalier. So, I guess her and Gatekeeper aren't too bad off. One of them is a unique weapon type and movement type. Actually, haven't all of the colorless tomes been infantry? She's at least a unique weapon type, and Gatekeeper has some neat support utility, and he is a bulky green mage, which you don't usually see. He looks to be... I don't know if he's gonna be a high-res green mage, but he looks so far to be a high defense green mage, which is interesting. You don't really have a lot of other mages like that. Of course, you got Bobby, who is of course very good against Fallen Edelgard because of his bulk, his tome, whatever it's called, and his coloring, not his coloring, his high defense stat, combined with his refine. How did that hit me? That's what I want to know. Because I'm fairly certain that that did not hit me. But who knows? I don't know. Now both of you get over here and get rid of that spear nonsense. That's one thing I will never understand. That Ring of Lightning, one of these days I'll figure out how it works. I believe this is also our last run. So it all works out. Yes, that is it. We didn't get any... I don't think we got any Severed Fate. We got a lot of... was it Shimikawa? That's cool. Oh yeah, end of that. One thing I do really like about Inazuma, let's cycle back. Oh, there goes the bitrate.
暇なら暇でもいいけど、一緒に食材を探しに行こうよ。
Oh, and there goes the bitrate again. It's coming back, it goes, it comes back, it goes. And now it looks like it's back. So, it looks like we've got some wonderful bitrate right back up, and it looks like, for now, we're pretty stable on the starting screen. Hopefully, the game and keep a stable bitrate. Looks good. The bitrate looks pretty good. I've also noticed this is kind of a... Oh, and there it goes again. It's gone. Well, it looks like it's kind of back better. Huh. Not great. This is a pretty not chill stream for everything that's happening. Not very chill of you stream. Bitrate, bit lower, getting better. Could be worse. Could be better. Interesting that decided to go out now. Not a great view, I don't think I've left on, but let's see. I think what we'll be doing now is I'm gonna put this just on the be right back screen while the bitrate tries to stable out. Leave it on there while I talk a little bit. So it's not going great. So I was thinking about what is something I could do. Nothing right now with how the bitrate's going, but this will be an interesting... I don't know why the bitrate's been so bad recently. Nothing changed, my internet's fine. All the settings are pretty much the same. Anyway, I suppose what we'll do is... I guess, yeah, I think this is what we'll do for this stream. is I think
やっぱりニンニク味がいいかな。
we are going to look for some more. Actually, I don't know if I want to do this. Can't wait for my bitrate to die the second I switch over to the game too. Well, okay, this looks good. This looks promising. It's probably gonna tank again. But hopefully this all goes good. Bitrate seems to be pretty stable. Lower than what I set it to, but stable nonetheless. That is good. Yes, so what I'm going to do is, I guess for the remainder of the stream, this is a pretty chill stream, we're just gonna be talking. I have... Let me move some things around. Yeah, let me... Yeah, that looks good. So, yeah. I am going to look for some Geoculus, or Geoculus. I think it's Geoculus. Obviously there are quite a few that I have not finished. I recently did this for the Animoculus. And what I will be doing is I'll be going around using the handy interactive map, because, quite honestly, the best way to do this. Sorry about that. Had to... Oh. Bitrate, please. Bitrate, please, stay. Yeah, sorry about that. I got a drink and I just, like I said before, I've also made the fatal mistake in that I haven't changed my team, so we are currently going to be running whatever it is that you run with this team. The burst team that does well in a vacuum and is very poorly in the overworld. Quick, Xingqiu, carry me with... Oh. Quick, Kaza. Xingqiu, carry me with your elemental reactions. Quick, carry me with Vaporize. There we go. But yes, there are two here I have apparently not gotten before. I'm using the handy interactive map. And what team should I switch to? Honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that the only 3 Animo characters I have are groupers, I mean, I guess I could switch MC over to Animo. Do I want Animo Resonance? I guess we'll go with Animo Resonance. Is this a good team? No, not really. Do I get extra movement speed and decreased stamina consumption? Yes. Oh. Bad team, he says. Oh, don't mind me, I just have a team full of... Oh, that's not supposed to happen. I just have a team full of 3 fire stars. Bad team. Yeah, so hopefully, using Kazuha and the Animo Resonance, and then stamina for shields and healing, and Eula because she's Eula. This should be a good exploration team. I do wish we had more Animo characters. I do like that Kazuha has some utility And he does some decent damage outside of his burst, like Venti. Of course, Venti is very strong with his burst, but only on enemies that can be sucked up by the vortex. Unfortunately, I do not have Jean. I'd like to have Jean. I think she'd be an interesting character to have. I will also rearrange my earbuds. But yes, where are you? Geoculus, are you down below? Are you down beneath somewhere? Well, in any case... Can we see these things at the elemental site? Is that a thing? I mean, I probably wouldn't be able to see it through the trees anyway, but... Where are you? Oh, is that an enemy I see? Not while I'm alt-tabbed. Treasure hunters. I thought I said not while I'm alt-tabbed. Now I gotta fight you, and that's not fun. So that was some unneeded time. Okay, so let's see. There's gonna be a tree and some water. Looking at the handy pictures they've added to the interactive map. They really just made this better and better. And, you know, I commend them for that. They keep making the interactive map more and more user-friendly. And it just gets nicer and nicer. Yep. So, now I gotta figure out where I'm looking at this thing from. So from what I see, there's gonna be some trees, some roots. And I'm not facing it, but I do want to get higher. Anyway, observe things. Oh, what do you know? Here's one of those missing... Oh, that was a spaz out. Missing viewpoints. I've also made the executive decision just now that I'm gonna stop listening to the stream. I had my earbuds set up all nice, and then I moved them, and now they will never be in a comfortable position again. Which is unfortunate because I do like hearing the stream. It adds a little bit of sound, and I can tell when there are audio problems. It gives me sort of a heads up. So, water. Is this the water? Ah, this is the water. I missed it. Also, are those items? Are those items that I didn't pick up? Materials? What would I ever do without the treasure hoarder insignias? What's this down here? A little fireplace? Hastily written note. Day 4, no progress. No idea why the boss is so obsessed with this place. Day 7, boss says she had an idea, but so far it mostly seems to involve her waiting by the ruin. Didn't ask me what for, because there's a great big ruin hunter guarding it, so there's no way she's getting in. Not quite sure how this counts as progress. That's cool and all, but what about apples? Now, Geoculus is supposed to be around here. Ah, look at you. Look at you down here. Then let me alt-tab over to the map. Market is found, easy peasy. It is indeed underground, this next one. How you get in, I'm not quite sure. We'll find a way. Can you go behind? You can climb up the waterfall? You can't go behind it? There's no secret behind it? What kind of RPG is this? No secret behind the waterfall? As for how we get in, I'm sure there are all sorts of interesting ways. But am I going to use them? Not necessarily. Aw, really? You're gonna make me come over here to climb up? I could make it daytime. Make it easier to see. Maybe the entrance is over there. I'll get up to the top again. I don't think there was anything, but you never know. I didn't think I saw anything. Climbing, climbing, climbing. But yeah. I always kind of thought that long-term Genshin content wasn't there because, or like consistent long-term Genshin content wasn't there because of all the downtime in between things happening. But I guess most of the ways it goes is just casual talking streams like these. This, not really doing anything. It's kind of there. There's got to be a way to get in here somewhere. Great big cave opening. Great big cave opening. Somewhere in here it's gotta be. Should I probably make the treasure compass as well? I think I'm high enough. I should be high enough reputation to get that. I believe those are reputation rewards. I'm maxed out in both. Mondstadt and Liyue. And I haven't finished enough Inazuma quests, so I can't start taking commissions there, which is rather unfortunate. I don't see why that's a feature. Hello, Henfeng. Don't really want to talk to you, but trying to grab this carrot. Well, the how I get in here isn't necessarily important. There is... If I check. There is one. I don't think there's a closer teleport waypoint than where I am. No, there isn't, but I do know about here-ish. There should be another one. Hopefully, is that underground? Please don't be underground as well. Also underground. It seems like there's just some big thing underground. So... I think what I'll do is... Please... You're kidding me. Ah, boars. Love to hate them. I think I'll just start heading up. I don't think the entrance is out here. And of course... I will... take that squirrel. That's my revenge for the boar. Blame the boar. I will begin climbing up here, and I will try to find an entrance up there. Hopefully there is one. I also feel like maybe I should have some soft music going on in the background, maybe. Kinda complement all this stuff. Might change it to daytime too, make things easier to see, but it is really pretty at night, isn't it? Especially with our little Sealy here. I noticed there were some people who thought it would take up the gadget slot. I don't think they understood that it was like Indora. Well... Huh. I've said it before, I'll say it again, there's an instance of the climbing not being as great as it could. But... up here, it seems like somewhere... We're not gonna be able to go through there. Where can we go? Here's a nice path. Isn't this... what is this supposed to be? Where is this on the map? I wonder what's right here. You can't see where I'm, but like... this area. I wonder what's there. Because, obviously, we really expanded down this way for Inazuma. Because the world kind of stopped around here-ish beforehand. And the world still does kind of stop, you know? We've got some vague stuff above Mondstadt. And all this stuff now to encompass Inazuma. And some stuff outside, but you've got this whole expanse over here now. Of course, there is the chasm over here, which we still don't know a lot about. And of course, we got this little gap in between Storm Terror's lair and wherever we are here. Really not a lot here. I do think these border areas are interesting because of how plain they are. A lot of the... Like, I spent a good time exploring the border area around Storm Terror. Hey, look, you can even see. But, it was really just a lot of nothing. The wind catcher can't be used. Ooh, what's this? Is this the invisible barrier? No, what are you? Are you something? Are you like an... Are you something from the air? Is this like one of those things where you have to enter in from the air? From up above? From above? From behind? The screen getting really dark is kind of annoying. Now that we're out of that. Ah. Well, there it is. I'm gonna try and climb around it. Kind of annoying that it doesn't really show up on this side, but it shows it's like visible over in there. That's kind of annoying. There's this whole domed area. Interesting. Are there better ways to get around where I'm going? Yes. Do I know where they are, and am I going to go there? No. I mean, I might go there if I can't get around this way. But for now... I'm just gonna chill here. As you do. Get some of that free movement. I wonder if you can use that when you're sliding down the mountain. Don't really want to try right now, but I wonder if you can. You cannot. It looks like you have to be fully standing or in free fall to do that. You cannot be sliding. Makes sense because sliding usually means you're at some angle, and jetting straight up would often result in some strange impacts. We're doing good to the bid rate. I forgot I had added the chat up into the side part underneath the map. The bitrate didn't go. What you doing, stream? Why are you going all whack? I think it's just my device. Of course, we're up here now. Now what do we do? Aside from the fact that it looks very nice. And look, there's Storm Terror. And there's some... Those are some textures. Now, what do we do now that we're up here is the real question. We want to get down in there, but how do we do that? So we're gonna do what any sane person would do. We're gonna glide around, try to find a way. And you don't have to worry about stamina because if you fall, we fall. Oh, and I have a key stuck. That's what was happening. I really gotta figure that out. Interesting. How do you get in? I might look this up. Also, hey stream, if you could not randomly freeze, that'd be great. We're down here again. Let me look at that picture a little better. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of underground thing. I'll go over here. Maybe there's something in the water I'm missing. Probably something on the other side. Back over here. Try to get around that. Maybe this side, maybe. Because I've looked extensively, not extensively, but I looked over at there. Maybe around here on the other side. I know we're getting close to the area. See if we can get around here. No, because we get stopped here. Interesting. It definitely looks like it's underground. I have a feel I'm gonna check this again. Waiting by the ruin. I don't know where else I could be checking. I suppose I'll head back over here. Unless I spot some secret entrance cavern. There's nothing here, right? Nope, nothing. Get over to this bridge. Go across. You got anything to help me? Adeptus? Dashing Adeptus. He didn't smile back. Maybe, or I'd say he actually likes you. I'd say he actually likes you. Really? Sure. Is she talking about Zhao? I think she is. Now, y'all wouldn't happen to have a way over into that mysterious cavern area over here, would ya? Something like down here. Nope. This also really isn't the direction I want to be going. I want to be going this way. Hey, Sealy. At least I get something out of this. Where'd you go? Alrighty then. We're kinda back on track. I want to come over here. That accomplished literally nothing. First we got this thing which was used for something. I wanna see, is there a name for this mountain? Let me look this up. Let's look at this. Let's check this out. What does this say? Here's of course teleport back over here. Yep, there's the one on the waterfall, looking at the video. Where is this next one? Got it. Cool, it is behind the waterfall. That's nice. That is not the button I wanted to press. But yes, after we get these two, I think we're gonna do a bit of a shift in gameplay. We are gonna be heading over to Inazuma to do some quests and whatnot, just so I can get to rank 2 and start doing commissions. Ruin Guard, are you gonna come alive and fight me? No. Unfortunate. This place looks pretty cool. Did I miss this? I think I did. It's just, yeah, there it is. Stuck on invisible terrain. Yeah. Bitrate settled down, so that's good too. It settled lower than it was set to. Alright. Sorry about that long mute again. Oh, that was pretty cool. Had some hair in my ear. Or it got in my ear, and that's never fun. This place looks cool. Did I ever come here? I must have come here before. What does this do? Ah, there you go. Without any of my... Oh, wait, are these... Wait, are they... Is it this thing? I think I know what this... Is this the thing? Are these the... Is this the... Secret treasure quest? Is that what this is? Is this the secret treasure quest? Is this that place? The part with... They're gonna bring in the graders and all the other things, and it's gonna get like super wild, and it's gonna be super annoying? The thing I tried to fight using Razor? Yeah, it is that. That is what this is. Did I ever finish that quest? Or is that one... Did I fail that? Either way. 90 HP, not looking great. Ah, I think I see how you would deal with this as well. I think I have the perfect team for this. I'm gonna lose here, but I'm gonna just try and conserve HP. What hit me there? I'm just gonna fight these things. Fight this guy over here. Stop fighting him because I'm not dealing with that. Yeah, this is this thing. I should have done this a long time ago. Alright, do it. Beat him. Come on. Come on, you two. Take it out. Good. Failed the challenge. I remember this. I tried fighting these things with Razor a long time ago. Boy, was that a mistake. Let's get Ningguang and Beidou. I think this will be the play. The play, of course, being using Beidou's ult so I can super conduct. Did that really use 2? No, it didn't. Does that still... That still adds to the hunger thing, right? Yeah, it does. Cool. Never used the NRE before. Yeah, so here's the strategy. The strategy is we find this guy, we freeze him, right? Then we proc the ult. Now we're super conducting, so we get the defense shred. I should probably switch over to Serpent Spine, but the icicle proc does a lot of damage on Snartombed. Now I just have to shred with this thing. Oh, and once again my E does not work. Now Ningguang, if you could kindly put your wall up there. It's not put in the right spot. I'll put it there. Get that, hopefully get the ult up. Get this going. Get this going. Hopefully I can get a big nuke here. Nice shred there. Then where are we going? The Ruin Hunter. This guy. I hated fighting this guy. It was so annoying to fight. Yes. Hopefully I can try and keep a freeze chain going. No, couldn't get a freeze chain going. Oh, I thought you were gonna attack me. That's how this works, you know. I attack you and then I counter it. Isn't that how this usually works? Hey, don't attack that, attack me. I can heal, that thing can't. An icicle? Yeah, there's an icicle. That was mistimed. That was also poor timing. I'm really throwing here at the end, aren't I? Challenge complete. Now, I don't think I get anything out of that. Did I finish this already? What did I get out of that? That thing? Is that what I get? What is happening? Is something happening? I honestly can't tell. It's been so long. I don't even I might have finished this quest already. Maybe I can get a better angle on Diona. At least, no, she still takes up a lot of the screen. Ah, here's what we do. This is how we get a good angle. What does this do? What do I do now? Huh. Did I finish this? Let me check. I guess I did finish it at some point. Kind of annoying that you can't see previous quests. Like, you can see hangouts, you can see the main quest, the Archon quest, and the story quests, but you can't see, like, a list of the normal quests that you finished. That's kind of annoying. Maybe it's in the archive? Archive. Travelogue? Nope. That's kind of a pain. So what does this do? What did this do? What happens now? What do I get out of this? What happens? Let me see. I'll look this up. What does Google have to say? Is this repeatable? Oh, I guess it is repeatable. Huh. Interesting. Huh, so I guess it is just repeatable. I thought I'd finished that before. I guess that means I've also been down here and I just missed all of these, all of the Oculi. Did I ever come down here? I don't recall any of this, if I'm being completely honest. I don't remember seeing any of this. Although I suppose I got this one. I don't know why I was even looking for this one. It didn't show up on the map. Obviously, I'd already gotten it. Still nice to get the one that was in there, though. But maybe I do remember this place. This place looks really cool. Don't remember too much about the quest, but it looks like a cool place. Where can I go to see the sky? Up there. I guess I will be climbing. Let's find a high place to start. That's not what I wanted to do. Here's where switching over to Kazuha might be useful, but we're not going to do that. That'd be the smart thing to do, and that takes time. Is there really no ledge over here? Is there really not a ledge? I guess I'll just have to fly over to that tree. Hello, tree. Goodbye, tree. I just fell off and now I can't see anything. Wish you could zoom out more, too. Let's see. Keep going up. Angle up over here. Looks like there's a ledge up here. That's good. Come on, Eula. Tallest character I have. Is she? I think she is. There is not a ledge. There is a little gap, though, so let's... Really? You're not gonna let me Is there a good way to jump and let go? Because that would be great. The ability to jump off backwards like in Breath of the Wild would be cool. Or consistently, I guess, do that. Because you can do that, it's just not always great. Anything back here? Nope. Let's see. There is literally nothing back here. Oh, and obviously, if you look at the map, you can see that the part that exposes the sky is way back here. Is that this thing? Are you the part that can see? You are the part that can see the sky. Interesting. What a cool place this is. But anyway. That is 3 Q lists down. Hardly any. So what we're going to do now, instead, we're going to do something completely different. We are going to do some quests. I want to do more of the purification. That's really cool, I like that. But where should we go? Well, let's just head over to the Inazuma hub to start off with. Man. That month, or that week of break I got from talking really was nice. I don't know, maybe I just need to talk more. I still haven't done this one. Ah! Yeah, this was a really cool quest that I started. I don't know if I did this on screen. Found this really cool samurai and made a cool, like, cinematic duel thing. Except, it really wasn't a duel. And I destroyed him using the national team. But it looked really cool. Continuing on with the kind of casual theme and other gacha news, we're doing a lot of gacha news today. 1. Excuse me, there's been a daily reset on Grand Blue, so the new day has started. And I can log on for my 1 free roll. 2. Oh, I should heal. Do I want to change Ningguang? Even though she's level 70, I'm gonna need to get you all new artifacts, don't I? Although, I guess I already did kind of have you built as a... kind of a DPS. Archaic Petra looking like the way to go. 2-piece Archaic, 2-piece Glad. That looks like about right. I don't know what else you would benefit from. But I guess you always did kinda have this build. Talent's not looking great though. Actually, none of my talents look that great. You got Diona. Even Eula's aren't that great. Need to get more guides to resistance. A lot of my characters use that. What do you use, Diona? Freedom. You could upgrade that. I can upgrade your burst. Never miss having that. Beto. Got that maxed out. Got that maxed out. Got this. Ooh, I don't have this maxed out. But I need guide to more resistance. I should go farm some of those. How's Xingqiu going? Looking pretty good. Billy Charles. Don't think I'll upgrade him for now. Bennett. Once again, more resistance. Cool, everything's using resistance. What do you use? Diligence, I'll upgrade this. I'll upgrade your Pyronado. And I'll upgrade Goba. Goba? Should I? Yeah, I'll upgrade Goba. There's all of my, what is it, Guide to Diligence? Yeah. Kazuha, you use the, oh. Use Diligence as well. Look at you! All level 1. You can tell I don't even have the Elemental Mastery thing. You can really tell I use them a lot. Yanfei, how are you doing? Seems alright. Chongyun. Okay. Well, everybody seems... Okay, I can... Once again, that's not the button. I need to change my party members. Ningguang, are you healthy? Yeah, you are healthy. I guess I'll just talk to these two as Ningguang. Hello? Hello? Talk to the soldiers about wine? Hello? You know Nameless Samurai? Seems rather strange. You don't think you've ever encountered such a person. You never know. That said, there's been an arrest warrant now. Okay. Ah, that might be me. Huh. Okay. Not that helpful. And on that note... Wrong button again. Since Ningguang is at full health, and since we are switching over to Traveler when we talk, I might as well just play as Traveler while I talk. Hello, Matsudaira. You know Nameless Samurai? You do! I'd like to know about his past a little. Nothing particular happy. Good person, came on to help out. As an old friend of his, I'd like to help, but... You can see duties here, cannot leave. Just need the wine they drank in the past. Wine, that's all you need then. Yeah, it really sounds like an excuse to get some wine, doesn't it? I've gotta give you a personal... Wow, personal bottle. Okay. That means nothing to me. Haramoto? Means nothing to me. But during the battle... Ah. Yes, the friend died. Wow, actually getting wine? It's a miracle. But yes, as in other gacha news, I'm currently gacha-ing right now while Bad Streamer plays games while he's streaming. Are we gonna give it? Yes, we are, but first we're gonna go to this statue. I actually got struck by lightning standing by the statue to heal one time. It was pretty funny. I mean, it really wasn't, but you get the idea. Yeah, Destiny Child, there's a Ragna break going on right now. Ragna is always my favorite event. I like it so much. It's a real pain sometimes, especially since they always introduce some new gimmick. And to do half decent in the event, you have to get the new character. Gotta get some new character that counters some weird gimmick that the boss has to purposely make the game hard. One of these days, I'll get this one too. But as for now, we got Nameless Samurai. But yeah, Ragna Break, I like Ragna Break. I like it more than World Boss just because there's less item shuffling around. And Narrative Dungeon is just a grind fest, it's not fun. Although, World Boss's rewards and like The progression of World Boss I think is pretty fun. I just don't like all this gear swapping that you have to do. I really wish they'd just give us presets. I wish they'd give us presets in Genshin. Did we find the wine? Yes, we found the wine. Here, have this jug of wine. The wine. It's bitter. That's not right. I remember the wine you drank wasn't like this. It had only the taste of excitement and joy. We took names and won glory. Should we not have been pleased with ourselves? And yet, why does this wine go down my throat so bitterly? In this bottle. I remember it. Has to be. He would take this bottle and he would say, "Come on, Masanori, have another." Is that your name? That's your name. Yes, yes, I remember. I would often drink with the same person. He and I were like brothers, and we would talk often. There was just this once where he said something that led to an argument, and so he left. He was my brother in arms, through thick and thin. Why would he just leave like that? What did I do wrong? Do you know, Samurai? Which option do we go for? You probably need to ask yourself that question, or maybe it's the best that you don't know. Maybe you have to ask yourself. I feel like this response was tailored to... Excuse me. The second response, but I want to know, I must know, please. I want to know, I want to. Defeat Masanori. My head, it hurts. Ah. Fighting to remember. Masanori, in quotation marks. Well then, have at it. Let's go. Let's go, Samurai Cinematic Fight. Do it again. Are we gonna do, are they gonna, yeah. It's the same thing again, this time with the Sealy. Every time they play this, and every time it looks cool. It's never not gonna look cool. It's gonna be even cooler when I stay switched on to Traveler and don't instantly teleport into Zhanling. But then I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna super conduct. And we're gonna dance on this fool as I hit him for crits. And as I get my defense shred. Oh, there's a timer on. Imagine being worried about the timer in a fight. Hey, Masanori. Maybe it's because I'm 4 people combined into 1. Useless. Useless. I'm a useless samurai. Wait, I remember now. I saw a sword fall from someone's hand, and it wasn't Ichika Desetsu. The sight of that sword sent me trembling all over, and my courage failed me. I feared that fallen sword and fled from there and ended up here. And where is there? Fled here from the tidal flats in the northwest where the battle took place. Why was I so afraid? I'll help you find the sword, I'll help you remember. Help you remember. You have to remember. That sword. That sword. Well, I guess we're off going here. Also, I don't know if I've talked about this before. This. Once, this man is enormous. Look at him. Even, like, look at... Eula's tall. He's enormous. And Diona's even shorter. Diona doesn't even reach his hips. But, that's not the point. The point is... Look at this sword. I like how it's clipping through her cheek. Look at how it's curved. Look at how they hold it. And it's not something I always thought was interesting, because usually when they have the samurai swords, they have them the other way around. Is there some way... Actually, this is a perfect time for the, camera. I just need to... look at the camera. Oh. Yeah, let's hide the personal info. Let's have yeah. Pensive. Default. Okay. Now. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm wasting way too much time on this. Background blur. Make it all dramatic. Look at camera. Standby. Defaults. And then we're gonna... Oh, that's not what I wanted. Not that kind of background blur. We're gonna... How does this camera work? But that's the general idea. I wanted to get a picture of just her eyes peeking over the sword. Anyway, we've wasted enough time doing that. We go to the title flats. Title flats, where are you? Oh, it didn't mark it. Or did it? I guess it did. The title flats. Where are you, Mark? Oh, there you are. That's where I thought you were gonna be. This is actually, right here is where we met another samurai type when I was doing Lost Riches. Funny how that turns out. I guess they just kinda all congregate in a similar area. Oh, not you guys. I really don't want to fight you. I really would rather not fight you. Yeah, I'd really rather not fight all of you. That would be great. I guess I will, though. Twist my arm. Doesn't Python say that in, Shadows of Valentia? Is that a Faye quote, or is that a SOE quote? Does he say that in Shadows? Wow, fancy. That was unintentional. Does he say, fine, twist my arm? Is that only in Faye, or is that his startup quote in Shadows of Valentia? I should play Shadows of Valentia sometime. I really should figure out a way to record. Really wish I could get like a 3DS with a capture card in it. Hello, Olivier. I don't know when that got sent in. But yeah. Oh, so this is where that was. Where are we going again? Oh, over here. Yeah. And then I guess I'll fight these guys too. I already fought the Hilly Trolls. I guess I'll fight you as well. I guess I will alt here. I'll alt. We'll do it. Can't hurt to get the electric charge going. Oh, I thought you were gonna hit me with another one of the attacks. Come on, man, I was counting on another attack from you. That's not what I was talking about, but okay. But yeah, really wish I could get a... We're not heading the right way either now. Oh, now I gotta deal with this guy. Come on, Whopper Flower. Yeah, I really wanna get a capture card for my 3DS, and the problem is, you know, it's been a hot minute since people were playing on the 3DS, at least mainstream. And the only place I can find to get a capture card is to ship my DS over to Germany, I believe, which, oh boy, that's something. Gotta take out the battery, it's gotta go through customs, gotta have all this packing and everything like that. So, although, I do believe there is, where is she? I think there's somebody relatively close to where I live in the US who... Am I fighting you guys too? Who... What does she do? I don't know if it's... I don't think it's capture cards. I don't think she puts capture cards into 3DS systems. I think she does... I think she does HDMI cables, which could also work if I could... I mean, same difference in my opinion. still be able to stream it. Yeah, so in my mind, that would work too. Is there something? There's someone behind me. And you're in the wall, good sir. Oh, you guys. Are you different people? I guess you are. But yeah. A lot of the fun games I'd like to stream on 3DS. Obviously, Shadows of Valencia, really like that game. Been a while, so probably wouldn't be that good now, but it's a Fire Emblem game. Probably figure it out. Get back into the swing of it. Of course, one thing I'd always wanted to do, Fantasy Life, such a good game. Amazing game, it's so good. One of the best 3DS games out there in my opinion. Would love to play that on stream too, or just make videos for it. But, as it stands, that kind of recording would be me holding my phone over the screen and then talking into the mic, which would not be great. Maybe one day. Remember, I have to remember. Sword. That sword. Oh, Masterless Blade. This is that sword, yes. That was his sword. But where is he? Where did he go? We agreed to go home together. I bet that's the guy who died. I mean, obviously. Why wasn't he there? Ah, how could this be? It's kinda... Are we Kung Fu fighting again? That is not what I wanted to do. But hey. We could have a worse time for a sec, Proc. Come on, get that sweet. Get that super conduct going. Is he healing? Ah, that makes things interesting. Also explains the longer fight timer. Oh, he got that child spin. Too bad I have Eula. Oh, did you fully heal? Bro, what? Now, the real question is... am I actually supposed to fight you? Is this supposed to be a real fight? Is this a real fight? Or are you just gonna keep on going? That's what I wanna know. I guess I kinda gotta... I didn't want to use the ult, but I guess... And then I die. F in chat. F in chat for Eula. Actually, why am I doing this? F. Rip Eula. Somehow doing better now that I've died. Somehow. That was embarrassing. That was really embarrassing. You have truly been defeated. Although, have you though? Have you though? Truly and pathetically beaten. Have you awakened? So you're not going to spar again. Have you awakened? You need not worry, I lost control earlier, never again will I raise my hand against you of my own will. Interesting. His sword hand hungers. Is that what it is? Is that what he says? I fought you to my heart's content 4 times and discovered some shattered memories. Obtained 2 swords and a bottle of wine. I am satisfied. Moreover, the more I remember, the more anger I feel and a deep pain rise up from within me. Perhaps my past is indeed far from a beautiful story. Wow, it's Zeke, also known as Sirius, also known as Camus. I doubt I will gain much from becoming obsessed with it, so it's the best that I put it down. Nonetheless, I believe it to be greatly fortuitous that we met. I do not regret it. Feeling is mutual. Ha ha ha, I'm still a little fair to you. Ha ha ha, still a little fair to you. You indeed straightforward. I shall also be frank. I may be to you as a defeated foe, but if you are willing, I still wish to exchange pointers with you. Does this mean we fight again? Warriors make friends best when their swords clash, rather than when they talk around the table. I and Ichika Dosetsu will remain here, watching the sea and listening to the wind. We will be here any time. Is this like that thing we just found where I thought I had to do it again? Can I fight? Can I talk to you? Can I fight you now? Yeah! Let's do this. This is fun. I'm not gonna get anything out of this, but this is cool. I like this. Oh, and he heals. Cool. So it's just like the last fight. This is cool. Oh, did he really just one-shot my shield? I guess this really is Inazuma. I guess you could say it was knock you down. What? I'm not gonna finish that one. Oh, and there goes Eula again. F. Rip. I suppose we'll just have to do with Beto. Oh, who am I kidding? We can't do this with just Beto. Quick, Diona. Waste your ult again because I didn't heal up Eula and then had my shield broken because I'm bad at the game. This is what I get for having a main DPS and playing the game badly. Bro, you good? You good, bro? Oh, right. He's not even on his final form yet, I forgot. How could I be so foolish? Bro's really out here with the samurai vibe, though. This is probably one of the coolest things in the— this is, personally, I really like this guy. I think this is my favorite part of the game. I also think that if I'm gonna win, I need to ult. That requires a couple more cycles. That requires not enough time for me to finish this. Yeah, it does not. Challenge failed. Well, I've never— Ah. Can I fight you again? Okay, cool. Kindly leave. Cool, so that was a wasted ult, but yeah, that's cool that you can fight him again. I'll mark this on my map. This is definitely one of the cooler things, I think. That was a cool fight. What should I mark it as? I'll mark it with— well, no, that's what I use for yeah. I'll mark it with one of those. That's pretty cool. Let's swing by this place. An exploration place. We get free sigils. That sounds like a great idea. That was cool. I like that. Oh. Hello? 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 Ouch, that was rude. Hey, boar. That Sealy down there. Is that a shrine of depths I see? Let's go. Oh, this is that sheer cold electro thing. Yeah, the Bale Thunder. You know what that means? It means it's time for me to have a shield and watch it do nothing to the Bale Thunder. Lots of purples, that's pretty nice. Bale Thunder. Look at this place. Oh, I probably need to finish the shrine thing for that. No. This is Tatsura Suno, right? This is the I think I have to come in here. This is the forge, isn't it? Well, I guess we could do that, but we have been streaming for a while. So, where should we end off? Why don't we go to the shrine? The drawing's a nice spot to end it. First stream back, you know. Let's get Traveler. And then, yes, you can see right here. Choose your Legends banner tomorrow. How should we frame this? Should I try putting on... Let me see. I gotta look up something. I gotta look up what the... I never use it, so I have to look up what the thing is for it. That right? Okay, so Alt F3. I can stream from GeForce Experience? I knew that. What was screenshot? Alt F1, okay. Let me pull up my... I don't think I have any set filters, do I? I believe somebody had a nice set of... what is it called? Filter requirements. So while I mess around here, enjoy a nice scene of the Sealy lagging. Let me see. There was one I saw. It had lots of nice darks. Okay, yeah, so here's the one I saw. We have presets. So... the first one, we gotta have... Does it go top to bottom? It does go top to bottom. Oh, you can move them. Okay, so... delete this. I don't know if it takes effect immediately. Also, I like how much the game is lagging. All this for a picture. All this for something I probably won't even use. And you can watch as the game goes crazy as I change things. Okay. Move this all the way down to the bottom. Move this down. Move this up. Change this all the way down. On. And this is definitely not good for my laptop either. This is 100% a horrible thing to be doing while streaming. But... content. Yeah, awful thing to be doing while streaming. Overtaxing my system even more than I already am by streaming. But hopefully it looks good. I'm spending more time on preparing the outro than I will for the actual outro. Isn't that ironic? Does it look dramatic enough yet? Does it look dramatic enough? Because it's about to get even more dramatic. It's gonna get... if you can believe it, it's about to get even more dramatic. Jeez, this person really liked their shadows. Boom. There it is. There's a fancy GeForce Experience version of Genshin that you too can use if you follow the simple settings in Googling Genshin Impact NVIDIA GeForce Experience Reddit, and you'll find one of these. Now, the real thing is, I have a second filter, which should have, I'll do the other filters off screen, but we currently have a very fancy looking game. This doesn't look as cool. This looks pretty cool with the sun in the background. Let's see if we can look at camera. No. Background blur. Blur distance. Maybe like there. Make the blur radius smaller. Let's hide the personal info. Let's set this to standby. What about thinking? Default. And then Control H. We'll hide the UI. Take that picture. Save that picture. It's a nice looking picture. And look at that. With all that going, see, the pink Sealy does look nice now, doesn't it? With that, we're not gonna do, should we do a stream over? We should, if I still had my cutscene, actually, do I still have that set up? I don't. If I still had the cutscene thing that just shows the full game source, I would definitely put that up. But yeah. What a nice, I might play with shaders all the time. I wasn't that big of a fan before, but it looks really nice. Excuse me. But yeah. That is where we're gonna end the stream. Went a bit longer. Although, a lot of that time was just me messing around with the camera. And getting all the shaders right. But I do think this is a very nice thing to end on. It's got the music in the background. But with all of that, I think what I'll do is I'll mute the game, and I'll do my little talking point that I do, you know? Mute the game. I do talk a little bit at the end. You know how it is. I'm gonna lower this down because this is pretty loud. Or it gets pretty loud. But I'll talk. I'll do my little outro stuff while this is on. A little more interesting than the stream over thing. Of course, there's not much to say. I'm back. Probably streaming the rest of the week. Once again, let you know on Twitter if I don't stream for whatever reason. Hopefully, we'll get back into the swing of things, get some more VODs up. This one was kind of rough. Maybe hopefully I'll figure out what the bitrate's going on. Maybe I just need to update some things. It feels good to be back too, not just playing the games and having the ability to play them, but streaming just feels kind of nice. I was kind of not too sure if I'd really be that into it again, coming back from vacation, but it's pretty nice. It was a nice, good day to ease into it, a lot of talking, which wasn't great for my voice, but nice relaxing stream. I think I might do this more often, have some less goal and objective based things. I do want to start Scarlet Nexus up too, so that might be coming soon. We still have to do Kasane's side. Very excited to do that. I think apparently there's a DLC coming out. I just saw on their Twitter earlier today, the Scarlet Nexus Twitter, that apparently there's something new coming out. So that'll be interesting to see. Probably won't get it, but it'll at least be interesting to find out about. It looked like a sword for Yuito. I don't know if they'll have one for Kasane. But I think once the song finishes up, I'll switch over to the intro, or not the intro, the outro song. I'll switch over to the ending transition, and that'll be that. Ooh, one thing I can do. while we're waiting for this to... Well, I could end it now, but I just don't want to because I don't want to cut the song off. I think that... Oh, the song's coming up anyway. Real quick, quick, before the song, quick, before the song ends. Oh. We'll start up the ending quick. I gotta log into... We'll do this little fun thing at the end. Log into Grand Blue, do my free draw, and we'll see on stream if I get anything good. Will I get anything good? What does it look like? Oh, no. No. I got a crease. Well then. That'll be the actual end of today's stream. I'll move over to this. I forgot. That is the thing that happens now. Now that I have numlock on to make my transitions work, I have to make sure I'm not on my music thing or that it will mess it up. But we're on the stream over now. That's the important part. The song will continue to play out. I'll raise the volume after I mute up. Tomorrow, same time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard, unless something goes wrong. We will be playing something. I don't know. I don't have a schedule for this week. But I hope I will see you all there too.